सफल ऑपरेशन सिंदूर ऑपरेशन रे ध्वंस होईछि आतंकवादी अड्डा। भारतर आक्रमण भय आतंकी अड्डा को खाली करा जायतला। पाकिस्तान रे 9टी आतंकवादी ठिकाना ध्वंस करा जिबा सहित ऑपरेशन रे 100 रु अधिक आतंकवादी निपात होइछन्ते। पहलगाम हमलार प्रतिशोध पई आरंभ होइतिबा ऑपरेशन सिंदूर रे केवल आतंकवादी ठिकाना को टार्गेट करा जायतला। पाकिस्तान रे 3 बड़ आतंकवादी मुदस्सर खास, हाफिज जमील, यूसुफ अजहर निपात होइतिबा मिलित प्रेसमिट रे कहछन्ते डीजीएमओ। पाकिस्तान और पीओके अनेक आतंकी अड्डा ध्वस्त होइछि। पहलगाम आक्रमण 100 घंटा भितरे नौसेना प्रस्तुत हो जाइतला। भारतर नौसेना प्रस्तुत थिला। टार्गेट ला कराची। भारतर सबो फाइटर पायलट सुरक्षित भाव फेरी। पाकिस्तान कौनसी विमान भारत में प्रवेश करि पारि नाही। पाकिस्तान केतेक विमान को खसाई दिया जाइछि। आमे हमर टार्गेट और लक्ष्य हासिल कलु। पाकिस्तान हाईटेक फाइटर जेट को खसाई दिया जाइछि। गतकाली पाकिस्तान डीजीएमओ को आलोचना होइतला। पाकिस्तान डीजीएमओ आलोचना पई अनुरोध कले। हॉटलाइन रे पाक डीजीएमओ को कॉल आस्तिला। पाक डीजीएमओ अस्त्रविरति पई अनुरोध करथिले। किछि घंटा मध्यरे पाकिस्तान पटु पुणी अस्त्रविरति उल्लंघन करागला। आसंताकाली पाक डीजीएमओ को सहित पुणी आलोचना हेबो। काली राति रे पाकिस्तान अस्त्रविरति उल्लंघन जवाब दिया गला। पाकिस्तान सबु परवर्ती एक्शन कड़ा जवाब दिया जिवो बोली कहछन्ते डीजीएमओ।
In the morning, even as we were getting into a huddle to war game the events of the previous night, a routine exercise, I received a message on hotline from my counterpart in Pakistan seeking my willingness to communicate. Since our initial aim was to strike at terror camps, and all our actions in the subsequent days were in response to the intrusions and violations by the Pakistan Air Force and its army, it was decided that I would indeed speak with my counterpart. You are already aware, I've seen it being covered on national television, that my communication with the Pak DGMO was conducted at 15:35 hours yesterday and resulted in cessation of cross-border firing and air intrusions by either side with effect from 1700 hours 10th of May, after he proposed that we cease hostilities. We also decided to further speak on the 12th of May, that's tomorrow, at 1200 hours, to discuss the modalities that would enable the longevity of this understanding. However, disappointingly, and must I add, expectedly, it took only a couple of hours for the Pakistan Army to violate these arrangements by cross-border and across the line of control firing, followed by drone intrusions across the expanse of the Western Front through last night and in the early hours of the morning today. These violations were responded to robustly and dealt with as they must be. We have earlier today sent another hotline message to my counterpart highlighting these violations of the understanding between the DGMOs on the 10th of May and our firm and clear intent to respond to these fiercely and punitively, if repeated tonight, subsequently, or later. In this regard, I must inform all of you that the Chief of Army Staff has earlier today conducted a security review and has granted full authority to our Army commanders for counter-actions in the kinetic domain in case of any violation by Pakistan. In the end, I pay my solemn homage to my 5 fallen colleagues and brothers from the armed forces and civilians who have tragically lost their lives in Operation Sindoor.
I will make few sentences and leave it for your imagination. First of all, as I mentioned, we have quantitative and qualitative edge to deliver a massive blow to our adversary. And we completely dominate in the maritime front. Indian Navy's action is part of the escalation ladder mechanism which we have worked out amongst 3 services. This time, if Pakistan dare take any action, and Pakistan knows it, what we are going to do. That's all.
You know, we are in a combat scenario, and losses are a part of combat. The question that you must ask us, okay, and indeed that we must ask ourselves, you inclusive, is have we achieved our objectives? Have we achieved our objective of decimating that terrorist camp? And the answer is a thumping yes. And the results are for the whole world to see. As for the details, what could have been, how many numbers, which platform did we lose? You know, at this time, I would not like to comment on that because we are still in a combat situation. And if I comment on anything, it will only be advantage adversary. So we don't want to give him any advantage at this stage. All I can say is that we have achieved our objectives that we selected, and all our pilots are back home.
जदि आपंक आम भिडी भल लगा तेब आम चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करने को जमा भी भूलु नहीं।